Come on. Please. Please, I've been waiting for this one moment. I've been waiting for this moment. We good. Chat. We good? I know from what I'm seeing, it's lagging a bit, but I think we're still live streaming. I think we're good. Seems like it, but there has been so much encoding overloaded, which I'm seeing. And I don't know exactly what is the problem with and the issue with it. At the moment, bro, what is going on, bro? This is going to be good. Alright, I'll get this introduction started, and yes, y'all be wondering where I am, where has been the live stream at. It's been a damn while. 3 months ago since I last live streamed the Brisbane Roar versus Melbourne Victory back in round 2. I hope everyone's having a miraculous day. Happy Friday, of course. G'day, Bob Bell. G'day, George. It has been a damn while. I'm lucky enough that I fixed up the OBS studio. I found a way for it for now on, but it's good to be back. Good to be back, like doing my original stuff, streaming in my room. And I really miss streaming because I really lost my motivation on doing that, but it's never gonna. It may take me for a while to stop me for it, but I'm not standing for it. So we're here for A-League round number 2. Adelaide United at their home deck at Cooper Stadium. Last week ago, I believe. But yeah, they're taking on the current bottom team, Wooden Spooners, Wellington Phoenix. So this is going to be a very important game for Adelaide United to keep their spot in the finals. Also with Wellington Phoenix, they want to get themselves out of the bottom, which us personally Wanderers, we want to see Adelaide United win so that we don't concede ourselves into the bottom of the ladder. I'm doing great, Bob Bell. Thank you for asking. As you probably seen me on the Coast Club live stream last night's game against Sydney Swans v Carlton. Very good game. Not on the list. So great to have AFL back and NRL back once again. Come on, United. Salty Ad says. Score predictions. I reckon 3-1 Adelaide United's way, because potentially they've been very, very dominant in their last few games at their home. They're really capable of playing in their home decks, because I can tell there has been promising signs from United, and it's not looking good for Phoenix. Phoenix hasn't been great in their last 5. Haven't got a win ever since, but I think the Auckland game against the New Zealand derby, it has been very, very bad. No, I did not see you. I'm pretty sure you see me in the live chat. Adelaide better win. I'm hoping they will win, because I'll be going to Newcastle tomorrow. Another 1-hour trip past by Gosford. So wish me luck and making the matchday vlog for you all. 4-1 Adelaide win. Solid prediction. I feel like Kick Giannis or Yaka Dekuli could be a potential goal scorers in tonight's game. Yeah, Adelaide United came up with a draw against Melbourne Victory last week in the original rivalry derby. Yeah, you did say hello to me. I did remember that when I was in Coast Club stream. They are a solid home outfit. They're looking unstoppable. Jovanovic, Kikianis, they're very well strong forwards and very promising for United. Especially their new coach, Artin Anderoli, if that's how you pronounce it. He's still getting started, 19 games, 9 wins and 7 losses in his career coach. So possibility, he's doing well. Melbourne played well last night. They really did. I thought Victory were going to be the favorites in the game. Well, it turns it out second half was not really the case that you wanted to see. No scores in the second half. I'll be for real. I really did miss live streaming because it's been like 3 months ever since I streamed it in my room. I'm lucky to get back in here and then start streaming because I feel like it's the right time to do it. Oh, Storms. Well, you could have said Melbourne Storm because I always get confused which Melbourne you're talking about, Melbourne Victory or Melbourne City. But yeah, Storms really did dominate last night against Parramatta Eels. I was not expecting that result, and that score is telling that we're gonna go to the finals. Final, I'll be real honest. That score really tells us the truth that we are back in business. 52 to start off the round one. That is a miraculous record. 24 unbeaten runs in every round one last year, every year. It's a miraculous record. Now, everyone, whoever's watching in the live stream, please do subscribe, share this video to your friends, like this live stream, as it will appreciate me to get back in this channel. But yeah, matchday vlog for A-League Wanderers v Newcastle will be out on Monday, so I'll be traveling to Newcastle tomorrow. And there's possible storm out there, and there's gonna be rain potential in Newcastle. So I gotta be prepared for that. Eels can't win it this year. They got 50 in them. Look, every round one, when this is the second time I believe that they faced Melbourne in the opening round, and they got defeated in the similarity result last year, or the start of second round, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but the last time they met at Amy Park, last year, they've got similar result, but it's not in their way. Although my dad is an Eel supporter, he's still loyal to his club, and I will understand that. I think Parramatta, from what I can say, is that Parramatta Eels only just won the Windsor preseason challenge, and they dominated that preseason. And then going into regular season, they lose for somehow what reason against Melbourne Storm last night in a very huge demolition result. So I hope to Parramatta Eels that they can turn things around next week. I'm hoping that we can get more viewers next few minutes. I'm pretty sure they can hear the audio from you chats. I want United to win because I want to. We want, and then we want to win next week so we can just push up to the and avoid the winning spoon. If that's all we can do, if we can't win 5 games in a row, all we can do is just avoid the wooden spoon. What the fuck? Josh Aloiimi had some couple saves, and the former Spurs still gaining the confidence Spurs as he continues to make some miraculous save. Hopefully tonight, if he can produce that against United, it'll be a huge result for Wellington Phoenix to get themselves back in the winner's circle. What is this shit lag? Holy fuck. I don't know what's wrong with this lag, but there's been a huge problem with it. I don't know why. It's obviously the computer is playing it up. Now it's dropping to frames. For frick's sake. Oh, man. I'm about to crash out as soon because, bro, how how can you do this to me when I'm legit back in Livestream and then you have to drop frames like this? That's a dirty play. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking crash out every time when it pops up and loading overload stuff. Like, piss off, mate. Like, stuff that up, mate. New car, new rules for F1. Interesting. Let me shut this thing off. It's a joke. I'm wondering how you turn this on. Can't do anything about it. Chat's now dead from now on. Chat has been quiet like about at least 5 minutes or so. Good way to start off. G'day, John Daniel. G'day, Carl. I have a feeling that Newcastle should have won that game in the last week's game against the Mariners in the F3 derby, despite Eli Adams' offside position. It shouldn't count it as an offside. It should be 1-0. In my opinion, Adelaide should win. I'm hoping Adelaide should win because us Wanderers, we're nearby, not too close into the wooden spoon, which Phoenix are currently sitting on. So I'm wanted to win. I want Adelaide to win this game. After an impressive win against MacArthur last week, 4-0 over the Bulls, that is a huge result that we were looking for. And I have a high feeling that we can have that same particular style play tomorrow against Newcastle. It's never going to be easy because they're sitting on top of the ladder. I just want to get behind with the boys and basically have fun. Even though if the result doesn't really go in our way, I still want to support and get in with the RBB. Don't really care about the result because it doesn't matter. We're not making it in the finals if we can't win 5 games in a row. Not a few. There's not a few of Wellington Phoenix in the away end. I expect them to see them like at least 20 or so people around in Adelaide. I think our main focus for the Wanderers is to attack more. Same thing what Wellington needs to have, but we cannot just do like what we can do. He's been in the Adelaide United since 2013 and 14, so a miraculous career games for Ryan Kiddo. It'll be special if he gets his goal tonight. I remember that moment when Ryan Kiddo scored the last minute of the goal for against Melbourne Victory at Cooper Stadium. That just felt like an aura. He had aura when he got that goal. Well, Brandon Barrella's trying to be Leo Messi. Doesn't really matter. But Barella, thankfully, he's got his goal last week against the Bulls. So it was a very promising for Wanderers. G'day, Dynamo. Sorry you're late. That's all good. At least you came back in time, just like about 10 minutes to until the kickoff starts. Thankfully, I'm back to what I'm usually do in every few weeks. Get the weekly live streams up for it. I'm truly happy to get. I'm truly happy to get back in here streaming in my room. Well, obviously, everyone wants Adelaide United to win the game. I got Adelaide United 3-1 confidently. Bro, we gotta play Harambol against Newcastle, then try expose them on their counter attack. We have to because anything what Newcastle can have, their attacking lineups, they're very very dominant. It's elite to see, and it's gonna be a real test for us. Us defenders need to be locked in, and we need to have Dylan Chicluna involved, Ryan Fraser, and Brandon Barrella involved. But it's gonna be hard to tell who's gonna get the upper hand, and we will likely to try at least go forward more if we want to get the opening first goal. I think we can show some positive signs on tomorrow's game against Nui, and I'll be going there. Another away trip for the Wanderers and the RBB to make up, just like what I did at Central Coast. Well worth it for a trip, but well resulted that it didn't go in my way. If we score, we should just put the whole team back. Like, what do you mean exactly? Like, not like change the team if we score like more goals. You like Friday nights? Alright, everyone loves the Friday night footy. It's the best. It's the best day to have to start off your weekend. Watching the game, local footy, whatever. Last night's game against Parramatta Eels, Melbourne Storm, we were really dominant. 52. Just legit give us the premiership, please. That score really tells us that we're going to win the grand final. We're going to the grand final this year. This is our year, Melbourne. Forget about we got rid of one of our best players. We've got new young talents coming in our way. Cooper Clark, Moses Leo, I think. There's a few young blokes in the Melbourne side are making some good impacts. Once again, Harry Grant's doing what he loves to do. Loves to play in the dummy half. Continuing his dominance. That's why he is the Golden Boot winner last year. So I have a high feeling Melbourne Storm can have another great game this year. I have a slight feeling from it. G'day, RV. So kickoff is not too far ahead, just 5 minutes to go. Hoping everyone's having a great, fabulous, happy Friday. Spending time on your weekends and what you're going to be doing. I thought we would be shit because our preseason was poor, but performing like that gives me hope. Anything really gives us hope because the preseason blah blah blah. I can't even speak right now, but preseason is just like a trial game. I don't even really care if we didn't win in the last 2 games, and then we finished on the bottom 2, just like where Penrith Panthers belong in the bottom, finishing on that preseason trial. And then we got Viva Las Vegas started off last week with Canterbury, St. George Dragons, the Bulldogs, North Queensland Cowboys, and Newcastle Knights. Starting off with that game in the opening round. But don't worry, I think the Melbourne Storm are highly to get some confidence back in their share, because that result last night really tells us the truth that we are back in business. Just hope United wins tonight. So yeah, I forgot Chiefy from Wellington Phoenix is gone. Yeah, Chiefy re-signed and got out of the coaching staff because of the 5-0 loss against Auckland in that New Zealand derby. So I think that is a good reason why he left. That's what I was feeling. Alan Stajic should have left when we were shit in a couple of games. A coach really let us down, not getting a win, and that's when the downfall really started, when Alan Stachik really didn't focus and locked in our players, using the players and getting rid of it. One of our best players, like Nicholas Milanovic, for example, our main striker, they should have not done that in the first place. We would have won a couple games, 6 games, 7 games, whatever. Should have not let that happen. You don't know what to do at 8 p.m. Either watch the A-League or the NRL match of the round between Broncos and the Panthers. It seems like you're going to try and multitask like what I'm trying to do. I do want to focus on the A-League, and I want to try keep on the score on the live score between the Broncos and the Panthers. A preliminary final rematch if you're looking at it. So yeah, Ryan Kitto, as you can see in the camera, 250th game. He's been in this United side for quite a decade, and it's good to see this bloke continuing his dominance in the Adelaide side. So Chris Greenacre, what a name. Wellington, he's got his man squad lined up. Not sure if he will be able to outstand his with the Adelaide United tonight. So yeah, Chris Greenacre hasn't got a win ever since he debuted. Stepped in with the Chiefies coaching lineup. Jonathan Barrio is the official referee tonight. And of course, Adam Kersey's in the VAR. One of the worst referees I've ever seen in A-League. I'm still getting over with it about the fact that he cost us our game in a 3-4 loss against MacArthur. A very controversial call by that scum of a ref. I'll be real honest, everyone doesn't really like Adam Kersey. Despite his calling games, he's not really the best in my opinion. So we're about to get this game underway. I just need to change the pre-game instead of the... So we'll get this, change it up first right now. Oh wow, as soon as I try to text that up, Adelaide United would have been very, very miraculous to have the fastest opening goal in 24 seconds. Well, that was very dangerous. Lucas Jovanovic over the top. I believe that was Ryan Kitto who tried to get the header up. Or maybe. But that was very close to start off a goal by United, and it's already a concern from Wellington. No, I believe it was Ryan Kitto who made that ball over the top, and Jovanovic trying to header off through the net. And yeah, Wellington Phoenix's form hasn't been too great. 3 losses and 2 draws in their 5 games. It's not been too good for Wellington. Good challenge by United. Wellington get it back again. They're on the right-hand side. And it's gone back to Kikianis and Adelaide United to continue the defense. Internet has been real shit so far. Oh, that was so close. Wellington Phoenix. I think it was... Can't remember his name, but that was a great chance. Smith almost gave it away. Almost gave it away. Should have at least holded the ball into it instead of tapping it or giving it back to the opposing player. Well, that was a breathtaking by Wellington. And that'll be a free kick to Adelaide United. Doesn't feel like a foul to me. Seems like a fair challenge from Nagasawa. Where's the game? Cooper Stadium in Adelaide. Ryan Kiddo, very persuasive in this game. Muñiz, Kikianis. Goes back to Muñiz. It'll be a corner. First corner of the game for Adelaide United. So, I believe Luka Jovanovic will take the shot for the first corner of the game. I feel like Nazarene should have scored that goal. If he didn't blow that up, it was a whip opportunity for it. But it was definitely close up to the net. Ivanovic, quick feet into his hands. Ryan Kiddo puts up to the corner. And Wellington likely to put the ball away from their net. So good clearance by the Phoenix. I don't see Wellington can win or draw, but if a draw is gonna happen, then I guess that's Wellington. That's only Wellington can have. They haven't been too great in their last 5 games since Chiefy left during the Auckland FC game. Yaya Dukuli missed foot onto the ball, but I think it should be a corner anyways. Corbin Piper with a great defense against Yaya Dukuli. Shouldn't be it. Well, I thought it was gonna be a corner, but yeah, foot lasted on Yaya Dukuli, so it's a goal kick. Nasreen Wellington are going forward once again. It's a lovely ball, but way too far for Carlos Amendmiento. And that ball was going straight back to the opposing player from Wellington. Great counter attack. Welcome back, John. Luka Ivanovic, ole. G'day, Brady. Corbin Piper with a miraculous chance, but Josh Smith with an easy save. I think he's offside. I think the Cooley's offside. No, he's offside for sure. Yeah, good thing the flag from the referee from the sidelines raised his flag. He was way definitely offside, Dukuli. Good clearance by Freen. You went to Campbelltown Sports Stadium for my athletics carnival today. Sydney Coast League over Melbourne Victory. That's pretty good. I remember back then when I was in year 7. I think the year I believe was 2017 or 18 or 16 around or 17, 18, 19 around ish. It was the good old times during the athletics carnival today. Pretty cool. They haven't been active ever since those two viewers that I must assume. Maybe because it's part of me not streaming for quite a while. And plus, I haven't seen them like uploading ever since. Adelaide United. Adelaide United. Wellington going forward on the right hand side. Eze. And it's a free kick. Eze will get a free kick for Phoenix. Not too far off from their yard. They're all in on TT now. I'm friends with them on it. On TT. Oh, there's nothing in it. There's no contact to that. How can you tell that is a free kick? Oh, that's poor call from Jonathan. There's no contact to that. That is a shocking. That's a shocking call. It'll be controversial if they score this from that start of the line. I feel like that's 10 yards in there in the line, and then United saved it for some reason. You're so pissed about Man City. How do we draw to Forest? I don't know why. A Forest. I don't know, man. It's a very convincing performance by Man City. Shouldn't have won that game. Went through the ball into the left side of the net and just couldn't be able to capitalize it through to the bottom of the net. But that was a lovely ball from what I believe it could be Kickoff or somewhere else. But that was a lovely ball. That should have been 1-0. Look on the bright side, Man United haven't won 5 games in a row. Well, Man United lost today against, I think it was Aston Villa last week. Adelaide United looking to go forward again. Ivanovic. There's a likely chance that Rodri could be signing to Real Madrid. That's what I got from words and hearing the rumors about. Our main Spanish superstar, Rodri. There's tales that he's going to sign with Real Madrid if they make an offer. I don't want them to let Rodri go because I feel like he's one of our only hope players that can boost up the play. You know what I mean? Good to see Man United lose against, I believe it was Aston Villa. Thank me later. Wellington cannot allow an easy ball through, like over the top or side by pass it through the play between the players. They cannot allow that. I just have this gut feeling Rodri will go to Al-Ittihad. I hope Rodri does not go to Real Madrid. Like what? Similar to what KDB went, but it was a different side in a different country too, which it was Napoli, an Italian club. KDB is one of our best midfielders in the Man City squad. But I think we have we've got another great midfielders in the squad. And free kicks going to Wellington. It'll be a surprise if Rodri goes to Al-Ittihad. So it's only been 17 minutes. It's been a really dominant contest by the two sides. How come we have the worst away records than Wellington? Have a look on the last season. Whoever's commentating that needs some education going out there, mate. Because last season we had so many away. We were good in the away games. We had a couple good records. Not trying to be delusional, but I think we will beat Madrid 3-1. That doesn't sound delusional to me. Sounds like a fair result. I don't know when Champions League starts, but I'm hoping that Man City can go back there. But it's going to be real challenging. Ahem. Bournemouth fan here. I thought Bournemouth were very, very solid at the start of the season. Remember the good times that Adelaide United had like another supporters group, Red Terrace? Back in the old days, Adelaide Youth or Adelaide Terrace, whatever. I remember the good times. They used to have that, but not anymore because they disbanded that. Wellington win. I mean, fair enough for you. Brady, at least you don't support United. That's a good sign, at least. I feel like Bournemouth aren't a bad team in Premier League, despite their ladder positionings and their performance rating and all that stuff. I just feel like Bournemouth are a really good side to fit in Premier League. They had some moments. They had really good upsets. So they really fit perfectly in the Premier League competition. I don't know about you guys, but the stream is lagging so hard for me. Oh, really? Yeah, it was lagging, like, at the start of the stream, it just kept on saying encoding overloaded, considering turning down video, whatever. Because I'm streaming on the OBS Studio, but I can't really do anything about it. But I think it's just how my computer really runs it by, because it's very old, and I think maybe the internet or the updates on this computer is a big problem. So I do really apologize about it, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Good tackle by Wellington. That'll be a throw in by Adelaide. Muñiz over the top. Straight back to Muñiz. And it's going to be a goal kick. Just like that. The internet has gone back into its own way to lag out every time. I was expecting this computer to restart and stream normally and not lagging too much. But again, it's the same old computer that's going to run it slow, lag, anytime, anywhere. A few Wellington fans making their way trip into Adelaide United. Good to see them supporting the boys, even though they're sitting wooden spoon on the ladder. How is that feeling when you beat us 1-0? Wasn't it Man City versus Bournemouth? Might need to check. It's crazy the fact that the Wolves really did beat Liverpool. Liverpool from winning the trophy, lifting it up, winning the competition, and then now not doing so great this season, and they're like legit sitting like at least 6 on the ladder with 48 points on the deck. This may be the Arsenal's season. Just can't allow 2 or 3 losses in a row or draw for us Man City to overcome their positions. Foul there. Oosh, that was a very vicious foul there by Nagasawa, but Mune is down. Referee says play on. Still playing on, but nonetheless. I'm so sad. Costas. You mean Costa Barbarouses? I'm assuming it is. Costa Barber useless. Yeah, he hasn't been too great. Not scoring a couple goals. He hasn't been active lately. And it's very disappointing. Adelaide's not playing at their peak capacity. Not many, a few fans at Cooper Stadium really rocking it up. But they're still up in the game, United. There has been some promising signs. It's already been 26 minutes and then it's freaking... Oh my god, it feels like it's already been an hour ago. Aleague with the intercept. Nazarene. This is a promising free kick for Phoenix. Curving ball. And that's going too wide. It'll be a goal kick. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Are you fucking serious, internet? This internet, this KPPS, bro. Just lagged it straight off, but don't know what happened just then. Holy, come on, bro. Dude. What is wrong with this OBS? I'm about to crash out. Don't know what happened just then. It's a joke. Joke, bro. Alright. I think we should be alright. Penrith scored a try. Haha, Reece Walsh dropped it. Wow, Penrith, that's very impressive. You're back from the live stream. Okay, I guess welcome back. I think we should be alright. Penrith scored a try. Reece Walsh dropped it. Look, if this stream is gonna crash out every time when it lags, might have to stop it because it's not well worth it to sit around and is you guys watching from the stream and then it just lags out every time. Like what I had to deal with it all the time. It annoys me some more reason, and I have the reason to get annoyed about it. These free kicks are getting controversial right now. Now, Corbin Piper isn't too pleased about not getting the the yellow card. Up the City. I'm assuming you're a Melbourne City supporter. You're going to the stadium for round 3. What stadium? Like, what stadium are you talking about? Is it Combang? Is it Campbelltown Sports? Or is it Allianz Stadium, Alcor Stadium, whatever? Or McDonald Jones Stadium? I don't know if you can travel there. Nagasawa! Oh wait, that's Corbin Piper. Corbin Piper scores the first opening goal just on the 34th minute. Wellington, a surprising lead. And there's a few Wellington Phoenix fans. Fans all the way from New Zealand traveling to Adelaide United to see the boys in front for the first time. Wow, that was unexpected. Great ball in through it, and Corbin Piper puts the header in. Wow, that was a lovely header. Must be James or Corbin Piper, but it came off of the header first. Yeah, they both are going to claim it. Well, they both touched the ball. It went off the James first. So I don't know who it counts, but it doesn't matter because Wellington scored anyways. Well, there you go, James. It wasn't Corbin Piper. Miscommunicated, but it's James who scored the first opening goal for Wellington. Well, we didn't see that coming. Lovely ball. It's Dakuli. Dakuli with the fast opening legs. Cross over the top. Was that a hand into it? That looks very cheeky, but everyone's saying that it should be a handball inside the box. Unless if they're going to give it to a free kick. Yeah, that will be a free kick. Went and straight off. And Munir is not pleased about it. He will give a yellow card SE. Nah, it can't be handball. Your team Melbourne Storm won against Eels. Yep, we surely did. 52-4. Good win for my boys. Now we know that we're in real business, the NRL. We're going to dominate the NRL. So it'll be a free kick to United. They needed something. Just halfway there until half time. Muniz! Oh, I thought that ball was going to go past by Josh Aloiumi, but once again, Aloiumi's reflex, a former British Tottenham Hotspurs goalkeeper, is still keeping up into his game. He's been real promising. Oh man, every time when it lags, just blaming at it. So we're up into 5 minutes until halftime goes by. So yeah, Wellington with the opening. I just want to get the halftime going. What's good, Michael, Driver Sports fan? Been a long time since you've been on my live stream. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, my man. Yeah, just 4 minutes to go. Oh no, it wasn't 4 minutes. Around 3 minutes. So when it kicks us to the 45-minute, we'll see what at the additional time will be announced. I haven't been real paying attention to me because just busy on what's something I need to go on my phone, checking up other content creators from different sporting leagues across them is doing a live stream. I know BKR Sports is live streaming. A few AFL content creators like J Tomo, Coast Club is streaming. Who else? Hainsey's live streamed. Well, he was live streaming before. So yeah, those are the only only two that I've just looked at it, or three of them, I should say. Currently streaming tonight. That ball was wasted. Bro wasted the ball. Carlos. Legit going to nowhere. One minute additional time it says, so legit 5 seconds to go. Ryan Kiddo keeps the ball in play still, but it was gone out of the play. You didn't go to MacArthur Bulls versus Western Sydney game last Saturday. I was sick with the flu, unfortunately. Oh, that's okay, man. You don't need to. You don't expect yourself to go to every games. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but we got the win anyways. We got the 4-0 win. A very promising performance by the boys. Hopefully, we can do that again tomorrow against Newcastle Jets, which is going to be a very hard challenging to go for, but we're most likely to get some hopes and get the momentum back we should have in the first place. We just got to do what we can do to avoid a win swoon. If we can't win 5 games, 7 games, 8 games, 9 games, 10 games in a row, whatever, it's going to be a real task and challenging for us to let them know who we are. And we've got the best supporters group in the league. But nonetheless, it is halftime right now, and Wellington with a very promising first half performance by the Phoenix. And James, I thought either Corbin Piper or James should have been the two Wellington Phoenix who scored the goal, but James in the 35 minutes gives Wellington Phoenix an opening up with a 1-0 up at halftime. We just gotta wait until the next half. Can Wellington pull up at a huge upset? This will be surprising, but I still got Adelaide United 3-1, which technically Wellington is 1, and then if Adelaide United can work their way and score 3 goals, it's a win for me. When I was traveling up to Gosford, I was almost to Gosford, and 2 blokes sits by sneezed me, and then at the end getting it, and I ended up getting it, so he didn't. Well, I need to go back again. When I was traveling up to Gosford, I was almost to Gosford and Two blokes sits behind me, sneeze, and I end up getting it. So he didn't cover his nose when he sneezed, so I end up getting his flu from it. That's why. Did they really apologize or anything? Said like, "Oh, sorry if I sneezed on you" or whatever like that, or they did not? Because if they didn't, then assholes, I guess. I stayed about Gus for 2 nights last following Saturday or Sunday. Oh, that's fair. Was it like for something like a tour trip or something, or you had something going on for the last following game again with Saturday and Sunday? Penrith scored again. The bold man shining, Dylan Edwards. Wow, no surprise, Dylan Edwards getting his try in the Penrith side. What's the score, by the way? Or otherwise, I don't need to tell you, so I can just go look up on the NRL app. Oh, surprising 8-0, and then Warriors beating the Roosters 42-18. Wow, that's a huge demolition. But there was some few controversial calls at Go Media Stadium. The referee was very shocking. From what I can remember, that the forward pass from the Roosters, they thought it was just a simple pass, but they called it off forward. It was very controversial. It didn't look like forward to me, and then until then, it was overturned by New Zealand. They legit got that try as soon as it was a forward pass into it, following with a try. It's a very, very awful referee at Auckland Stadium. The two blocks was 2 seats behind me. Yeah, I know that, but did they like apologize to you when they sneezed onto you and getting the flu following after that? Yeah, that's not. It's unfortunate those two blokes really sneezed on you. The bloke didn't say anything. Wow, bunch of assholes. He just sneezed onto you and ended up getting the flu. That's not good. 10-0 Penrith so far. Wow. It looks like Brisbane Broncos are gonna get off to a bad start this season. We'll be laughing at Brisbane Broncos. Although I do hate Penrith, but I would love to see Penrith just making a huge upset against the Brisbane Broncos in the preliminary final rematch, and they're legit playing at Suncorp Stadium. So I would be assuming that what will happen if they actually lose at their home crowd, especially. I said to him, "You gotta cover your nose when you sneeze," and he didn't say anything at all. Yeah, he didn't really care because he was with his mates, obviously. So I can just tell. I would just, if I saw that, they're all just those two blokes are just a bunch of assholes, not apologizing at least. Just at least apologize if you accidentally sneezed on someone and getting the flu after that. It's unfortunate that you didn't went to the game, but nonetheless we got the win. So 4-0 was a very promising result. Hopefully we can do that again. I'm not expecting a result like 4-0 or 5-0 or whatever. I'm just hoping that we can play that same style performance like what we did against MacArthur. Playing a lot of forward strikes, defending well, getting Panterzopoulos involved when we're getting in the defense locked in. Bro, I just wish the transfer saga about Lomax started today because he probably would have joined. Well, there is a question about it, but it's just the fact that Zach Lomax really ditched his way on not playing with the Parramatta Eels because his official contract was supposed to be expired until 2 years, and then he had an option of like going to the what I was about to say, but these Zach Lomax really had another option for himself to go to the Rugby League 360, which shouldn't be allowing that in the first place. And then he had another one going to Melbourne Storm, and then we tried to offer him, but unfortunately, it was a war exchange words between Parramatta Eels and Melbourne Storm, and we let that offer down. And despite on Lomax's transfer incident out there, I have a feeling that I don't really care about like getting Zach Lomax on, despite what he has done. Yo, Michael, the people in Australia are messed up. They can't just get you sick and you do nothing about it. That's a fact. It would be good for if we would have signed Lomax if he didn't at least take his option on going to Rugby League 360, and that's exactly what's the problem with NRL. A lot of players are trying to ditch their contract away to go join the Rugby League 360, and I believe there's a new rule added into it in NRL, from what I've heard. Lomax will leave for rugby union. Well, if that's what Lomax wants to do, because the contract's waiting, it's waiting, and I can see Lomax going to rugby union. Well, good good thing that Women's Asia Cup Australia won 4-0 against Iran. What's up, Arloson? Welcome to the live stream as always. Good win for the women's Matildas. I feel sleepy already because I just want to go straight up to Newcastle tomorrow. One more sleep. We got another away trip for RBB and the Western Sydney. This will be a good time that if we go back-to-back wins and make a huge upset against Newey, that is a huge result that I only care about. Yeah, I hate the fact that every play. Well, I don't really hate it, but I really disagree that some players really do care about money, especially not anything else. Just simple plain money or what they would be giving up for, and that's what Zach Lomax is trying to claim that he wants. It's his desire if he's leaving. Well, the contract is already expired, meant to be in the first place. Staying with Parramatta, playing with Parramatta for at least 2 more years, and then he ditched that away his contract out. And then he persuades his way out to go to rugby union, and that's the hope he's just waiting for. I should be better by Adelaide United home game. Yeah, that's fair, man. I'm hoping to be at the Adelaide United home game as well, mate. So Let's just hope that we can be better at home game. Yeah, I need to go back into my stream because I need to check the chats because I've been paying attention on watching different content creators streaming. What did I miss? Lomax would look fire in a storm kit. Not gonna lie, I'm gutted he rejected us. Well, it's on him though because despite on him making these awful decisions and like going to the Rugby League 360, it just annoys me the fact that we could have signed him in the first place if he didn't make that decision earlier on contracting the until 2 years in the first place. But again, that's just how it is. I don't I wouldn't even really care about Lomax because on what he's doing is not really professional. Western Sydney plays Brisbane Roar away next Friday after Newcastle Jets game. Yeah, we got Brisbane. We got another away game. So, wow, that's crazy. The fact that 4 games away is insane. We went to Gosford, we went to Campbelltown, and now we're going to Newey. And then after Newey, we're going to Suncorp Stadium in Queensland. That is a very long trip going for Western Sydney. I'm just hoping that we can get 3 games in our last 4 to prove ourselves that we're back in the game. We're about to get the second half underway. Let's hope Adelaide United can score 3 goals so that I can win my predictions. Adelaide United with an early attack. Ivanovic blocked by Wellington's gone back. Ricochet through to Ivanovic, but straight off out of the post. But that was a good start to the second half by the Reds. And I believe should be a not my mistake, it's a corner. I believe that's their second corner for United, if I'm correct. I believe Kikianis will take the shot, or Mooney. Bounced it through between the legs. So Adelaide United must be the next home game after Brisbane Roar game. I believe so. Let me just check my the Aleague app, which I'm in right now. I don't know if you can see it there, just to prove it to you all. So I'm in the Aleague app. Yeah, you're correct. On the 20th of March. On Friday night game. We love Friday night footy. It's the best feeling to have to start off the footy. Do you think Adelaide get to score? Do you think Adelaide will score a goal to get 1-1? I'm hoping so. Because I said on my prediction, I want Adelaide United to get over and done an easy win against Wellington. 12-0 Penrith. Nathan Cleary took the 2. Like always, because he's the prince of the NRL, Nathan Cleary. Ivanovic, my goodness, went straight to Josh Aloiemi. Easy save as always. That was a promising chance from Adelaide United, but Ivanovic is starting to look dangerous. Free kick, Adelaide United. Nagasawa. Luka Ivanovic is starting to look dangerous in this second half. If he keeps doing that, things will not go in Wellington's way. Starting to put some pressure into Aloiemi. No, we're not getting the wooden spoon, but we're sitting bottom too. We just want to avoid the wooden spoon. That's all we care about. The Cooley, good touch. Oh my God, not. That was an awful turnaround ball kick by De Cooley, but he did beat one Wellington defender. It's a great touch. Not the ball going into his way. But Pantasopoulos needs to be tight on Clay Taylor because the way Taylor is playing, he should be a Socceroo. Absolutely. Clay Taylor has showed some promising signing in the Newey Jets. I think his agility really gets the better out of every players. So yeah, you're right. Pantasopoulos should be locked into Clay Taylor because he can be really dangerous. He can play sideways. He can be changing the player going from the sideline to into the midfields. Because he's everywhere. I feel like he's everywhere, Taylor. Wellington scored, surprising. Yep, it is surprising. De Cooley, great ball. Yeah, De Cooley beats one. Come on, score this goal. No, he cannot. Blocked away by Wellington. And it was offside anyways. But Adelaide United starting to get some possession up in the board. Some few warning signs been made from the Phoenix. Don't mind about my brother screaming. If you did hear it. De Cooley, good touch ball. Gonna be a corner anyways by Adelaide United. Three corners to the Reds. The Red Army starting to get involved and back up their boys as soon as they get their free kick. Come on. Will Adelaide score? I'm hoping so. Oh, Muniz went too high the ball. So nowhere near. What's my score prediction for the Wanderers tomorrow? Oh, this is going to be very tough, but saying that, 4-0 win against MacArthur, a win over the Bulls last week. I think it'll be 1-0. I'm hoping to God it'll be 1-0. I don't expect us to get many goals in tomorrow's game against Newcastle, but I think we're going to be up for a hard challenge against the Jets. So 1-0 should be enough for us to get the win. You never knew you had a brother? Well, I think I did mention that already, that I had a brother a couple streams ago. But yeah, I didn't know that you never heard I have a brother before. But yeah, legit, when I open the door, straight ahead, that's where my brother room is. So I legit, the door is on my left hand, and I go straight again, that's where my brother's room is. One more sleep, lads. Whoever's a Western Sydney supporter. Let's just hope that we have a good game tomorrow. I'll be getting around with the boys. I'll be traveling to Newry tomorrow. It's going to be raining out there. There's some severe storms happening at that area. Ivanovic got passed by Aleague. He's got the goal. Luka Ivanovic. I knew he would be dangerous. He's the player. Sorry, voice crack. He's the player that has been really dangerous ever since the second half started. And Adelaide United get the equalizer. And it's Wellington's time to rethink on what they have done at the start of the second half, letting Adelaide United getting a couple chances in their own half. Just like that, it's 1-1. Adelaide United get back in track. Luka Ivanovic, not once he beat, but twice he has beaten. He's beaten Essie, I think it was James, and now he's beaten Oluwayumi, and that's what happens. Ivanovic is a promising Adelaide United player to keep these things up. It's only gonna rain in the mornings tomorrow, tomorrow morning, not afternoon. Okay, that's fair then. I love you, Ivanovic, my ball keen brother, IG. Good to see Luka Ivanovic making some impact. Adelaide United, Adelaide United, Adelaide United. Good defense by Adelaide. You check the weather forecast. Good on you, bro. At least you're keeping me updated to make sure that in case if it rains on the afternoon, I might need to bring my raincoat. Or bring a jacket at least. But yeah, good fully that it's not going to rain as soon as the game starts. Joe Barnett. Jay Barnett. Oh, he bypasses through it again. Ivanovic. He's going to do all by himself. Oh, no. I thought the ball was going to go sneaking it through. Oh, my God. Wouldn't that be huge if Ivanovic almost bypassed it through and the ball somehow said, oh, no, I want to go back again. But that was oh, my God. That was a very high skillful stuff by Luka Ivanovic. I thought that was a goal. Oh my God, that was so close. But that was thankfully to corner by the Reds. Without Archie Goodwin, Jovanovic plays really well. Exactly, 100% I would agree with you. It's 16-0 for Penrith. Oh my God. That's embarrassing stuff from the Broncos. Speaking of Broncos, we're not too far ahead against our grand final rematch against the Broncos, so we're hoping to get our revenge from our last year's grand final defeat. We were lucky to get our hands in against the Broncos. Zach Hughes, he cannot beat with 3 United defenders off the board, and they get the intercepts. Sucking Walsh. Wow, Reece Walsh is having a bad night. Yeah, right. So it's not gonna rain heavily on the afternoon, which is pretty good. As long as it drizzles, I don't mind a drizzle because it doesn't the amount of water it gets, it doesn't really cover up my clothes too much. Suck shit, Walsh. Looks like Reece Walsh is not having a great game tonight. That's the Newcastle's weather forecast. Understood. Yeah, good. I don't want rain on my area. Speaking of it, Adelaide United crossed in and straight into Josh Aloiumi. I think it was Ethan Aleague. Yeah, it is. Ethan Aleague on the left wing side. Never mind, it's 18-0. Jesus. I'll be surprised if Broncos fans are leaving early, despite being a premiers last year, and now going into 18-0 on getting trialed by a great NRL team who is a 4-time premiers side. That's embarrassing. It's been a while since Brisbane Broncos won the grand final, a couple decades ago. You tipped the Brisbane Broncos. That game was so hard to pick. I don't blame you at all, man. It's hard to predict on which team is the go-to to bet. And then when the result really finds out 18-0 is happening right now, it's hard to predict. Your brain really gets mixed up. It's a mixed match, whatever. It's all betting and stuff. Welcome back, Jaden. Can Adelaide score already? Yeah, please, man. I want at least 3-1 because I'm happy that Wellington scored in the first half, but I just want Adelaide to score 2 more just to get my predictions right. You want them to put, you want Adelaide to put the Wellington back to the bottom. Exactly. I wouldn't blame you at all. You get ads onto my YouTube channel as well if I'm watching something. It just really depends how your channel really brings up. You thought this was the end. Finally, we reunited. The brothers reunite again. Destruction, Undertaker, and Kane reunite. WWE reference. Lovely ball over the top, but gone straight to Wellington, and it forces it to throw in by United. 2006, and that was against Melbourne Storm. Same thing, like same storyline, same grand final result like last year. God, he missed the boot again. Shoots nearly by 3 each. That was so close from United. It's a lovely ball over through Dakuli. Bro, we need J45 on to make a return. Draw. Well, Melbourne Storm played great last night to put 50 on Parramatta Eels. I'm happy that we played so solid. That's the Melbourne side you're looking at. Like I don't think it was 50, but it was 52. So I would let you count out all of that. It was a great solid hit out in the start of the opening round. No, I don't know if it's an opening round. I don't know if it's an opening round or is it because Viva Las Vegas really does count as the opening round. You're asking him right now to join. W's, bro. You're looking at the king who hasn't streamed 3 months ago. In my room. You're looking at the king right here. Oh, lovely ball! Oh my god. Jesus, how did Josh Aleague save that? But how did he bowl in through like that between the players right there? And I thought the ball was going to go through between the legs of Josh Aleague, but somehow his legs did the job pretty well. That should have been 2-1. I don't know how he saved that. That was crazy save. Unbelievable. That's Melbourne Storm 20th, 4th round. Yep, exactly right. We just love winning at round 1. We love to win at the start of the season. What the fuck? Lovely ball. Oh, the ball was beaten up by Ethan Aleague. It'll be a corner. There's some promising signs by Adelaide United. That's some great save from Aleague. You never know what happens, but if it's a draw, then I guess it's a fair play by both sides. But you can tell second half is going in United's favorites. Wellington hasn't been active ever since the second half started. Oh, not that number again. No. Why that number? Oh, that number's a nightmare. I will kill Aleague for that number. Come on. Oh no, Dakili went too back forward for it. Can that number at least disappear? Aleague. That's gonna be a corner though. Can that number disappear so I can do something else? So it's gonna be a goal kick. 6-8, 6-8. There we go. 6-8. Finally. God damn it! I'm pretty sure every kids are in the stadium are doing the. Oh, I'm not saying that, but the number faded anyways. Yeah, the lagging. He's being being a crappy poo. Oh, come on, not this lagging again. Are we good? Chats, can you... I want you to guys know, whoever's watching, type 1 if it's not lagging. Type 2 if it's still lagging. I want to make sure that every single one of you guys are watching are back in the same page. Oh my god. I'm not saying the number, but I'm doing that. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not saying the number because I'm not gonna be a dickhead for that. Two still lagging for you, Jaden. One is working for you, Dynamo. Guess it's even, I guess. Alright, type 1. Okay, everyone's good now. 7-1, 7-1. Wow. Wouldn't 6 if it still counts? Because it's either opposite way, but I don't know. I'm just saying something that's trying to get out of my mind. But yeah, from what I just saw, Tim Payne is in the substitute, replacing Phoenix. God damn this lag. OBS, you are an asshole for this. Doug Cooley, it's been taken out. Taken out by James. So much respect for James for taking the tackle, making sure it's not severe. LOBS Studio, chats. LOBS Studio for that. Free kick, Adelaide United. – fuck's sake. Fuck you, OBS. Dippo. I don't know what's going on. LOBS Studio chats. LOBS Studio. That is. Oh, I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed by this time. I am so annoyed. I'm getting treated right now by this shit. Especially on my return on like not streaming for 3 months. And I get this. This is the way they wanted me to treat. Unfair, bro. That's penalty for sure. Just nearly outside of the box, but it's going to be a free kick. Adelaide United looking very strong. Might need to go closer so that it does really sink into the control services. If that's what it means. Alright, chats, just let me know if everything's okay, like not lagging too much. That way I will know and I'll be looking at the live chat. So going another free kick to the Reds. This is very, very promising. Aleague's got to be ready. Get the reflex involved. I mean, he's got French down there. It's going to be a corner there. Deflected to the Phoenix's defense. Phoenix about to be back in the game. Miliosnic. And that's way out of the line. Na 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 da 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 na 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 na. Oh, oh, oh. Unite Red Army fans trying to steal our La Banda chant. Draw? Not yet. We're in the 77 minute. That's better. Dan Edwards replacing Carlo for Wellington. Avondale Heights FC. Oh man. Da 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 da. Whoa. Oh come on. Ivanovic got to at least score a goal. You're a bit laggy for a second. Yeah, nothing I can do about it, man. But I'm trying my absolute best to figure it out to stop this lagging shit stuff. I'm trying my. Oh. I'm trying. I'm trying my. Low, low, low. We good. We good now? We good now? We good now? You sure someone? Y'all can hear me? It's off mute. You can hear me now? I can't. Alright, we good now. Oh, this OBS, man. Ever since I haven't streamed on 3 months, and then they're doing this to me. Oh my god. I'm already sweating right now because of this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable service. Alright, we're good. Alright, back into the calling the match. 83 minutes. It's most likely to be a draw unless if there's going to be a magician happening there. Oh, this OBS, man. Ever since I haven't streamed on 3 months, and they're doing this to me. As well, nice touch, Ryan White. Okay. Again. Cooley. Giannis, good header. Hughes. Come on, at least there has to be a storytelling in the last minute. This one stays all square. Free kick, Wellington. Go Adelaide, Dylan said. From Wanderers supporter, I want Adelaide to win. Safe, well, unawares, and now they have a free kick in a dangerous situation. Committee around to this one. Spence. To Luma. International central defender steps up. His jump between the posts. Adelaide going back through it again. Game has ended. Are you like, was it? The time is really far. Like you guys way ahead of us or something. For a free kick. 20 yard. Gets the ball in somehow against Edwards. Does well, but so does White. Put it back again. Within. The red shirts. Jovanovic with Aleague. Back for Luka Jovanovic. Good tackle. Really stolen from Nagasawa. Aleague. Kiddo. Here's Ryan Kiddo. That's a Kikianis. Oh, Muniz, my bad. Ball. Oh, what the hell was that? Aleague, mate. That's a whip opportunity. Back three is still deep and allows plenty of space, but the ball rolls away from him. He's falling to the right. Plus player index as it stands. With minutes left, Jovanovic and Munich. How long to go now? 87 minutes. So Corbin Piper will be replaced as Luke Brooks Smith will be replaced by Corbin Piper. Time running out for Adelaide. Opening match of round 20 in the League season. Which also means that all those players sitting on 4 yellow cards avoid one in their side's 20th match of the season. Breathe a little easier. Ivanovic dancing ways through, but nowhere near. Defense. Much improved second half from Adelaide. Yeah, I think it's going to end up a draw. I don't see any storytelling.
It's
going to be a draw. Adelaide's just wasting time. No! Oh my god, that was so close from Wellington, but the ball was drifted slightly, gone to Smith. It was too much. The ball was just too slow.
Adelaide miss out on the chance to climb above Sydney FC. Wellington leap from Sydney Wanderers.
Far out. Could have been Adelaide United winning if they didn't end up Wellington scoring the first opening goal. So we need to win tomorrow.
Between these two. Burkett's touch.
We have to win tomorrow if we want to get out of the bottom.
Aleague gets there again. Ryan White stays on his feet. Comes back inside, but Young can't find him.
3 minutes plus stoppage time, that's the extra minute.
And the car took to the ground. And Edwards. Aleague gets it back. Runs into trouble. Take over and make something out of it.
They're running out of time. It's Kwan Muniz will be replacing Oscar Ayubi for Adelaide United. 3 minutes. Yep, it is 3 minutes stoppage time.
It's been a while since we've seen Austin Ayubi in a red shirt, but he does have an eye for goal. Here he is, straight into the action to Cooley.
Looks like we're gonna have no winners. It's gonna be two. It's gonna be a draw tonight.
Driving the ball in, trying to pick out Kitto. 3 minutes of stoppage time. 90 seconds of that has already elapsed. Ayubi. Aleague.
Advantage played by Adelaide. Austin Ayubi. Yaya Dekuli. Stole it away from it. Oh, is that a penalty? Oh, could that possibly be a penalty? I don't know if it was intentional or not, but yeah, that should have been a penalty because he had his shoulder lead up. Should have been a penalty.
Wellington give it away cheaply. Kitto's touch let them down. They had plenty of numbers forward. And now Brooke Smith on the charge. Smith launches it back.
What minute did Adelaide score their first goal in 1 minute? 55 minute by Luka Ivanovic. Hope we can pull a miracle and win against Newcastle. Let's hope so, man. Fingers crossed. Okay, that's interesting because that looks like a handball. But his hand covered it, so it was not involved in the play. So no handball.
Which is what was saying, but the referee and VAR cleared it as well. 3 minutes of stoppage time are up. Will this be the last opportunity? Is it Wellington's to win here? Edwards delivers.
Smith, easy. Smith's.
Time as the referee hit the bell.
Nah, I ran out of time. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all they wrote.
Coopers.
Full time, 1-1. Adelaide United missed a chance for doing Western Sydney Wanderers a favour, and looks like Wellington are off the bottom of the ladder.
Opportunity to climb above Sydney FC.
And not only that, Adelaide United missed their chance to climb themselves above Sydney FC to book their spot in the top 3.
The start of the home sides on
And yeah, it was a very promising game from both sides, but I think Wellington should be very, very happy with it, more likely to not get conceded a draw, because I believe Adelaide United should have scored a goal if the opportunities were going their way. They were quiet Wellington in the second half, but they were lucky enough to get the points shared. You're calling it Chicluna scores a double? Let's hope Chicluna gets involved with the assist. I'm hoping for it. Ryan Fraser scores a goal. Ryan Fraser needs to get more involved. My King needs to get involved in the game. Score a couple goals at least, please. I need to see it happening. But yeah, that was it. 1-1. It's all fair game from both sides. They'll get a point each.
South Australians on the pitch for both sides.
But yeah, I'm excited to go to Newcastle tomorrow.
Put himself about.
I'm ready to get geared up, get ready to go to Newcastle. Newey takeover, chats. Newey takeover.
Stayed in the contest and defended stoutly, even when they were under pressure in that second half. That's it. Now straight down pitch side with Lucas Ronaldo.
Yeah, the points shared in the end, and we're joined by Ryan Kiddo. Ryan, what do you make of that result? You had plenty of chances in that second half.
Yeah, we did. Obviously, their side that stood behind the ball and looked to counter, and we knew we had to move the ball quickly, and probably didn't do that well enough in the first half. But I think second half we were able to do that and create better chances.
Absolutely, let's go Wanderers for sure.
Guys might have patched up right at the end there, but pretty heavy hit. Are you okay after that improved play?
We have to win in order to get ourselves out of the wooden spoon. That's all we care about. Like, if we can't go to, like I said, every time, if we cannot win 5 games in a row, 6 games in a row, that'll be 10, 11, whatever, before finals coming by. All we can do is just win and just try to avoid the winning spoon as much as we can. We don't want to be the most embarrassing